In the ever-unfolding drama of celebrity co-parenting, few stories carry the weight of emotional complexity quite like Kim Kardashian's navigation of her post-divorce life with ex-husband Kanye West, now known professionally as Ye. During a poignant segment in the November 27th episode of The Kardashians, Kim laid bare the toll of his unfiltered public commentary, admitting to longtime family friend Scott Disick that there are moments when she feels an overwhelming urge to snap, to unleash a torrent of rebuttals that she's learned to swallow for the sake of stability. It's a revelation that peels back the layers of her composed facade, exposing the raw frustration of someone who's become a lightning rod for tabloid frenzy. As a producer interjects in a confessional, noting how loud Ye remains in the media landscape, Kim responds with measured clarity. She can't engage no matter how tempting, because restraint feels like the wiser path forward. This admission isn't born in a vacuum. It's the culmination of years spent weathering Ye's increasingly erratic outbursts, from Twitter rants questioning her parenting prowess to Instagram posts that veer into personal attacks. Kim, ever the protector of her family's narrative, shuts down the pervasive speculation that she's gatekeeping their 4 children, North 12, Saint 9, Chicago 7, and Psalm 6, from their father. "I've never kept my kids from him," she asserts firmly, her voice steady despite the undercurrent of exhaustion. On the contrary, she positions herself as the encourager-in-chief, fostering a healthy relationship, even as his words chip away at her character. The frustration peaks when Ye's comments cast doubt on her motherhood, a role she holds as sacred amid her empire building. It's a narrative that's dogged her since their 2022 divorce, amplified by Ye's high-profile bipolar episodes and his unapologetic embrace of controversy as artistic fuel. Kim's candor extends to earlier platforms, like her revealing appearance on the Call Her Daddy podcast, where she dissected the logistics of their arrangement with unflinching honesty. She raises the children full-time, a necessity born of Ye's nomadic lifestyle, jet-setting across continents for tours, creative retreats and personal quests. "The kids know he has a big life," she explains, painting a picture of resilience in miniature. North sketching album covers inspired by her dad's beats, Saint geeking out over sneakers from Ye's Yeezy drops. Yet, contact has waned. It's been a couple months since he's reached out, a silence that Kim navigates with grace rather than grudge. She begs the children to connect when opportunities arise, dropping everything to facilitate visits, but prioritizes their routines, school schedules, therapy sessions, the comforting predictability of home. "Every time he has asked, I've let them see their father," she emphasizes, underscoring decisions rooted in their routine, health, and happiness. Co-parenting, she concedes, is not easy, a dance of waves and phases where enthusiasm ebbs and flows. But the misconception that she's orchestrating some custodial blockade? "It's not a kidnapping, it's a divorce," she quips, her wit a shield against the sting. This episode's revelations ripple into Kim's personal renaissance. Single for the longest stretch in her adult life, longer than any prior romance, she's found contentment in solitude, a deliberate pivot from the whirlwind courtships that defined her 20s and 30s. "I feel totally content," she shares, her days a blur of school runs, business meetings, and quiet evenings with the kids who need me 24/7. Dating? It's off the table, not from lack of options but from a profound self-sufficiency. "I don't know how I would fit something else in," she muses, her laughter light but laced with truth. "Any potential partner would need to be super special, a bar set high after all my fun and phases." Even North, with her tween wisdom, chimes in, "Mom, you should move on and have a boyfriend." It's a tender exchange that humanizes the glamour, showing Kim not as an untouchable mogul but as a mom fielding life's curveballs. Delving deeper, Kim's story illuminates the broader challenges of high-profile separations, where private pains become public spectacle. Ye's comments, often cryptic tweets or podcast tirades, have painted her as the villain in their shared saga, questioning everything from her scheme's designs to her parenting choices. Yet, Kim's response has been a masterclass in boundaries. Protect the children, ignore the noise, focus on growth. She's channeled this energy into advocacy, speaking on mental health platforms about the stigma of divorce in blended families and the importance of therapy in co-parenting. Her kids, she notes proudly, love their lives and schedule, a testament to stability amid chaos. North's budding artistry, Saint's sports enthusiasm, Chicago's creative spark, Psalm's gentle curiosity, they're thriving, unscarred by the headlines. In reflecting on her single status, Kim confronts societal pressures head-on. The entertainment industry, rife with quick rebounds and power couples, often views solitude as a void. But for her, it's a reclamation, A space to nurture schemes into a global force, to mentor her sisters in their ventures, to simply be without performance. I've had all my fun, she says, evoking a woman who's danced through scandals, built fortunes and emerged wiser. This phase isn't celibacy, it's selectivity, a luxurious pause where self-love trumps societal scripts. Friends like Scott Disick, who's walked similar paths with Courtney, offer camaraderie, their on-screen chats a balm of shared understanding.